What is useState? Is a function provided by React for managing state in functional components. Before hooks were introduced, state could only be managed in class components. This.state. useState, you can now manage state in functional components as well. Why is this here though? Count and set count. Like, why are they defined in a list? useState hook returns an array of two elements, the current state value and a function to handle that value. The reason it returns an array rather than an object for some other data structure is to allow for array destructuring, which provides a clean and convenient way to access these elements directly. So set count is the, like, where is this, but what is the set count function? Like, this is so stupid. It's known as a state updater function. You call useState initial value. React returns two things, the current state count in this case, and the function to update that, set count. The proper function set count does two things. You can think of set count as a built-in mechanism provided by React to modify the count, but imagine the count is instead called something else, like dog val or something. Does that mean I would use set dog val? What's with the naming? Yes, that's correct. Variable is named dog val. You would typically name the updater function set dog val, update dog val. So that setter function is just generic. How would I later change the value? Dog component, dog val, set dog val. Dude, this is so bad. Who thought this shit up? This is fucking dumb. Why is it designed like that? React in Vue, you just modify the variable object and it just updates in the page. None of this stupid setter stuff. So you define a setter for whatever value you want. It's so dumb. Who thought this shit up? Somebody making $200,000 a year at Facebook. Good thing that they passed those hard technical interviews, guys. Because you wouldn't want your engineers designing something fucking stupid. Oh wait! They did! It's not how I would have done it. Maybe this made more sense in like 2008, 2013. Okay, no. It wouldn't have made sense in 2013 either. These guys are just stupid. And by stupid, I mean they're probably much smarter than me and I just don't understand why they did it, but having used Vue, it's like, why do I need to create a setter function? Like, why can't I just change it? Well, for every variable that you would want to keep track of, you need to define a setter function for it, if I'm understanding it correctly. Like, you can't just update the value. You need to create your own setter function for the value to be updated. Like, can't it just observe the changes in the value? It's kind of seems like this should be how it works. Or like, even some internal thing would make more sense, like, update. There's a update value function that is provided by React, and then you pass in whatever variable you want in there, and then as the first parameter, and then the second parameter is what you want to update it to. Like, that even makes more sense than creating some like personalized setter function, in my opinion. They have their reasons. Why does React use setters? Why are you whispering, sir? Why do we have to talk like this? I'm fine with using setters and getters in general. Just, if I'm using a framework, why doesn't the framework provide these things for me? It seems like it should have these built in. useState hook. What's going on? Listen, everything in JavaScript is an object. You can store whatever you want in whatever you want. That's how it works, bro. Everything is an object, even if you're using TypeScript. What is happening here? True. I know why. It's because you didn't use the fucking useState hook and pass in your getter and setter functions. So even in his example here, he's like, this should fucking work, shouldn't it? Don't you think that it should just work like this? No. But you see, in React, you need to do dumb shit to make it work. Even though you're using the framework and it seems like it should keep track of these values in real time, it does not, because it is a stupid framework. You don't have to do that in fucking, you don't have to do that in Vue. Don't have to do it at all. You just update the value and then it gets updated. Yeah, okay. So we understood how it worked. Automod. Automod has held a reason smart detection expired and not posted to the chat. Automod doesn't like the link to the Irish setter. It's just a dog, man. This is what it told me. Held a message for reason smart detection. I don't know, it's just a dog, bro. There's no two ways about it, dude. It's just dumb. And listen, I'm sure internally, in the way that Vue does it, it's doing this exact same thing. It's binding it to its own update thing, and that's why you need to declare the ones that you're using inside of the data value, okay? I understand that there's no way for it to do it other than this internally, but this should be abstracted away from the user. Like, why do I need to think about any of this? When I do it in Vue, it's all taken away from me. I don't need... I'm a man and I had 2 sons, and now one of my sons is away from me. He's not your son anymore. When a son becomes more like a piece of shit than a son, you put him out and you put him in the dirt.